The world abounds in change through man's ability.
Capitalist cyberpunk hellscape. I want the toys that go along with that. So I'm going to pretend that I'm using my cyber deck
Yeah.
to do file management. In the metaverse.
Right. I installed a bunch of fan ports on mine.
What the fuck?
Oh, like
Like source ports of games.
of like older games?
Mhm.
Oh, I would assume it would be older because it would be too hard to do it.
Yeah,
with.
like the N64 Zelda game. There's a bunch of Zelda games or N64
Oh yeah,
games.
somebody
that are
recently
ported.
did a
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
Yeah, but Jack and Daxter.
There's like a native Windows port of.
They wrote their own language to program those games, so people have like just ported the language, and all you need is the ISO. Yeah.
Wait, so those games are kind of running under an emulator on the PS2?
Unless it's a,
Is it not?
it would have to be a language. I mean, I guess it was.
Wait, so they were able to decompile it to source?
Yes.
Okay, and then
And
they were able
they
to...
know they have the tools to do it because it was compiled to run.
Uh-huh.
And some of the original, and
So
it's
they're just
not
recompiling it for another platform.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Yeah, and I was like, I never played those games, so
They were
that'll be
fun.
cool.
Well, the first one was fun. I never played the other
Yeah.
ones.
The third one, the first two are, and the third one should be coming out like any month now. And there's a
Did they
bunch of
ever
stuff like
finish the 4K Star Wars project?
that. You know what? I haven't looked in a while
Yeah,
to see
it's
if
been
Empire's done.
It's been a bit.
That I've been
Check on
playing
that.
Final Fantasy Renaissance on it. That's really cool. It's Final Fantasy 1, but they added all kinds of crazy new jobs to it. It's really, they did a really excellent job on that.
I like Final Fantasy 1. A lot of quality of life improvements
Yes,
too,
yeah,
because it needed them.
it did. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play a bit just to remind myself of this game before I start messing around with some, because it's not Final Fantasy. They didn't use the ROM at all. They just rebuilt the game,
Okay.
but they included the original in it. So I'm like playing it. I'm just like, man, like it's really hard to play games where it's like the hardest thing is to just get to the dungeon. And then you got to turn around and go restock up, and you got to do that for like 4 hours before you can actually make any progress.
Yep.
That's rough.
UFO 50, the compilation that I was telling you guys about. One of the games in it is a Western-themed turn-based RPG, like 80s style. And I was like, you know what? I'm in the mood for like an old school JRPG. I'll play this. It's probably got quite a few quality of life enhancements over those old games because it just came out last year. And it has some, but they were really going for authenticity. And that's one of the things, like, you have to grind. You can't not grind.
And here's the other thing that kicked me in the dick playing Final Fantasy. Like, I always, if I'm playing a JRPG game, I always grind at the beginning of the game to like level 5.
Sure.
And I was getting my ass handed to me the whole time to level 5. Because I forgot, or didn't know, or whatever, that when you buy armor and you go in and look at your character and you move it to your character, that does not mean it's equipped on your character. So I grinded to level 5, raw dogging it.
Hard mode right there.
Just 4 naked motherfuckers out there fighting gremlins.
With the good equipment in the bag.
yeah, exactly. Bunch of badasses.
I don't even need this sword
Yeah.
to kill you.
Sure, all my friends are dead around me, and I have no idea how I'm going to get back to town, and I don't have enough money to resurrect them.
I also did handicap myself in that Western-themed one, because at the beginning of the game, there's like a bar that is burning down.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of people unconscious on the floor who are going to die if you don't rescue them, but you can only rescue 4 of them. And that's your party,
Okay.
is the 4 people. But it doesn't tell you anything but, like, a very surface-level description of their appearance.
Because that's all you get to go on.
That's all you get. You don't get to see a picture. It doesn't tell you what kind of, like, abilities they're going to have.
Yeah.
Nothing. So I picked 3 people that, like, okay, that guy has a doctor bag. Okay, so he's probably a healer. He's barely a fucking healer. Also, he only has 1 arm, and I don't think that it mentioned that in the description of him.
At least he's got one.
He's got the 1, but he
If I
can't
knew he
hold
had- yeah.
two-handed weapons.
If I knew this guy only had 1 arm, I would have let him burn in that fire.
I would have, though. And then the 4th character that I chose was a dog.
Uh-huh.
And when it's in your party, the description of this character is a dog, cannot be controlled. You don't get to pick what the dog
Yeah.
does. It attacks who it wants, when it wants. It usually hits, and it is basically immune to blind. If somebody blinds
Okay,
it,
cool.
it'll usually still hit.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, smell.
Yeah. Dogs, you know, have good hearing, good smell, all that. It's weird, though, because unlike most turn-based RPGs from back in the day, when you attack something, it's an active thing where you have to, like, time something.
Yeah.
And so usually there's this big bar that goes across the screen, and there's, like, a little spot that's yellow and a really little spot that's red. And if you stop it in the yellow, it's a normal hit, and if you stop it in the red, it's a
Yeah.
crit. When you're blind, you can't see the red and the yellow. They're there. You can hit, but you don't know where they are. So you just got to kind of guess. And
Yeah.
maybe you hit them, maybe you don't.
Is it the same every time?
No.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. But I just recently started getting weapons in it where, like, you get 3 shots off.
Uh-huh.
So there's, like, 3 little teeny tiny yellow things with little itsy bitsy red things at the end of them. And you have to hit it 3 times to stop it.
I did buy that game. I played around with it a little bit, but I didn't dive into it too much.
Been enjoying it quite a bit. I might take a break on that RPG for a little bit.
I finished Yakuza 3.
Oh, nice.
Or Yakuza.
Yakuza. That guy at GameStop
Fucking
made
guy
sure you
would
knew.
never
Yep.
get out of my head.
It's mine too.
I think about it every goddamn time.
Every time that name comes up.
Yeah, even if it's not the video game, even just somebody mentions the Yakuza, I'm like, well, I know how to pronounce that now.
Yeah. Fucking stupid American. Kuza.
So 3 was the one that I found several copies at Walmart in the bargain bin for $3 a piece on
Really?
PS3 back when the game was relatively new, and like flipped them for $50 a pop on eBay
Oh, yeah.
because like they were not supposed to be $3. I even took it to the register and was like, "Yeah, I don't think this is priced correctly, but can you check it?" And they were like, "If it scans at $3, I'm selling them to you for $3." Like, all right, I guess I'll take
Yeah.
all of them then.
It's a good game, but it had been a couple years since I played it.
Since you played any of them, or
Yeah.
Mm,
I forget when that one came out.
that would have been 2010s sometime, right?
It was
Yeah,
the
PS3 era.
they remastered.
Yeah, they released. Oh, they released 4, 5, and 6 in a collection, right?
3,
Oh,
4, and
3, 4,
5 in a
5.
collection,
Okay.
That's it.
and that came out.
Yeah, and the disc and the cases didn't match, right?
Yeah,
They did 0,
Yeah.
1, and 2.
Were remade
Yeah.
or whatever.
0 was a new game.
Yeah,
Oh, was
1 and
it?
2 were
Okay,
the
1 and 2
remakes
were
as
remakes.
Kiwami.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Kiwami.
But no, 3 was the first one that wasn't like a remake. You know, it was
Yeah.
just a remaster, so it had
Okay.
an older
Yeah.
system to
All
it.
that quality of life stuff isn't in that one.
Took a while to get used to, and then you don't play it for a couple years, and you just kind of forget, like,
Everything.
yeah. So I'm just button mashing my way through things, and it wasn't the best time until I slowly started to understand what I was supposed to do again. And I finished that, and I started playing 4. And 4 is the first game where they, like, split up the protagonists.
Oh, okay.
It's like in chapter 1, you play a guy named Akiyama. In chapter 2, you play, I forgot I almost said Sai Sajima, but that's someone from the Persona games. But I feel like the guy's name is Sajima.
I mean, it could be maybe that's a common name. Going back to those games is, I mean,
Yeah, it is fucking Sajima. Okay. So yeah, you play Sajima in chapter 2, then you play I don't know if he's a dirty cop or not in chapter 3, and that's kind of where I stopped.
yeah.
Yeah, but that at least felt like a move back towards a more modern system where they like have the different fighting styles that were in 0.
I liked 0. What I played of it.
Well, my problem was I started 0, and yeah, I liked it a lot, but then I found the casino, and then I stopped playing it, and every time I pick it up, all I can remember is
Oh, there's a casino.
yeah, I go back to I get in a fight, and I'm like, I don't remember what to do, but I remember how to play blackjack. So
I played
at some
0.
point I'll go back and I do. I mean, I have the first 3, well, 0, 1, and 2, and I really want to get into the Like a Dragon.
That's why, yeah.
Those
Is that your goal? Playing 3?
well, they once they get to Like a Dragon, it switches to turn-based JRPG style combat,
Okay.
and like from what I understand, the lead character, at least in the first one, I don't know about anything after that. He's basically had a break with reality and sees the world like he's living in a Dragon Quest game. So I'm like, oh hell yeah!
That sounds amazing.
And like the latest one, the pirate one, they put out one where you're like a pirate and Samoa Joe's one of the villains. So I'm like, I'm really missing out on this. So
Wow.
I gotta get. I don't think I have to get up to speed, but like I liked what I played of 0, so I kind of want to.
Like, those games have always been like outside like the main series. They just kind of say fuck it and
Yeah.
do shit. Like they had zombie games.
It's like, hey, B team, do whatever you want with this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they pivoted to like turn-based now. I guess they brought Kiryu back, who was the main character. After the pivot to turn-based, you know, they made a pirate game, which is actually just them going to Hawaii.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of stalled out on 4, and then I started playing Persona 5, and I stopped like halfway because Persona 5 Royale went on sale. and everything was like, why would you play
Yeah,
this one when that one's there?
I know. I've heard that too, and I think that's the one
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah, I think I was looking up because I had an earlier version of it, like for like Vita, maybe. No, 4 was on Vita.
It did launch cross-platform PS3, PS4.
I don't think I
5
have.
was the one I hadn't played for like 6
Yeah.
years. Because I looked at the save file, and it was from 2019.
Ah, okay.
That's why I was trying to figure out when I stopped playing
Oh.
Yakuza. So,
I played Yakuza 0 until I got to the Mahjong parlor.
fuck Mahjong.
Dude, I got good at Mahjong.
I wish I understood.
I am very, very good at Mahjong now. It's been a while since I played it, so I think I would probably have trouble again with the like numerical characters because like I just forget what they are. But other than that, I'm
Yeah.
Mahjong champ up in this piece. And I stopped playing that and just downloaded a Mahjong game
yeah,
on my
right.
phone.
Yep.
In 4, they start the cops chapter with he has to go back to a Mahjong parlor and find out who ratted him out for playing Mahjong during
Oh
his
my
shift.
god.
But to get the information, you have to like win silver plates. Or you can go buy fake silver plates from a pawn shop.
But you're not sure if he's a dirty cop.
Well, I mean, he seems to be a dirty cop because he goes around shaking people down, but he seems to do it for a good reason.
So he's the dirty cop with a heart of gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
Alright. That-
He's Mel Gibson from Lethal Weapon.
It's like, are these motherfuckers really going to make me play Mahjong at the start of a chapter? Because there was another Mahjong mission in one of the games, and the way around it was like go get a tile out of a locker that gave you like an instant win.
Okay.
So that's what I did because I could not play Mahjong.
It's basically Rummy with way, way, way too complex rules.
Yeah, I don't know Rummy either.
Oh. Well, you're fucked then.
Yeah.
The one thing that I would never be able to do to play that game in person is understand the scoring.
Yeah.
Like, I know how to win a hand,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know how many points I should get from whom
Right.
afterwards.
I
though.
bet it was like, yeah, I bet it's like that. Remember that episode of How I Met Your Mother when Barney was like playing these weird Japanese casino games, and it was always fucking bizarre. Every time they check back in, like somebody's like holding a sword and they're naked, or you know, it's fucking wild, random. That's what I picture Mahjong being like.
Well, the app that I downloaded on my phone is a furry
There you go. Yep.
Mahjong game.
So
They're all anthropomorphic animals.
Furries are now banned from Fansly.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
why would you ban furries?
Right?
It's
Well, they had to do something terrible.
depiction of animals fucking. Even though they're clearly not animals, like if you're just dressed as a
Oh
furry
my
and not
God.
making sexual content, it's okay. But if you are fucking as a fully dressed furry, it's depicting animals fucking. So I'm guessing they got in trouble with some country.
Look, I can get
Over-
behind you're not allowed to fuck animals.
Right.
I can get right behind that
Yeah.
rule.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to pretend to be animals and fuck? Come on. You're
bet.
pretending.
I bet it was probably either they got in trouble or somebody looked at it and they said, like, you know what? Not even a road I want us to go down.
Somebody
Just block
looked at
it. Just
and
block it.
No, somebody looked at it and they were like, I'm too fucking into this.
Yeah.
This scares me. It needs to go away.
Yeah, I saw that they banned furries, they banned public nudity. Which, again, I understand.
You're probably
that-
breaking a law.
Yeah, that one probably a good idea to do.
And in a move that will shake up the OnlyFans, Fansly, online porn universe, especially if it goes to OnlyFans,
The OPU.
they banned AI and chatter interaction with customers
No.
because a lot of these chicks just like
Using AI to.
they don't even use AIs. They just pay like some dude in India to talk to you.
And you know what?
It'd be like,
I don't
"Do my
even.
Bob's and Vagine turn you on?"
And you know what?
God.
I would assume that. I would have assumed that from the jump that it's not. It's
Did
not.
you know that the
person.
Bob's Discount Furniture website is mybobs.com? You know I laugh my ass off every time I see it. Because we work with them.
Yeah, I would assume any chat you're having with somebody you're paying to see them naked is probably not them.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you got to use common sense because if someone has more than like
Yeah.
10 subscribers,
They're probably not the one talking to you.
yeah,
They don't have time.
I could not imagine anyone thinking like, wow, this person who has 500,000 subscribers and is a giant porn star or something is responding to every one of my messages.
Yeah.
And,
People
No,
are
they're
stupid.
not.
no way, buddy.
Yep. My deep is my deep is over there just getting you going, buddy.
Yeah, tell me more about your Bob, Sanjay.
But yeah, so I guess like Fansly is the one big creator porn place, and OnlyFans is the other one.
Uh-huh.
And I assume like because OnlyFans also in a lawsuit about this shit, if OnlyFans adopts that, it is gonna be fucking different. Like
The furries will start
wonder
their
what
own.
what loopholes they're going to try to jump through. Ticket around still using Sandeep.
Yeah.
Well, apparently you can just show your pussy on YouTube now, so...
Yeah.
Oh
you
yeah,
did, yeah.
yeah.
They'll find some loophole, and apparently the company will honor the loophole. Because you would think, when YouTube says no nudity, and then you come back and you're like, well, there was technically a layer of pantyhose between you and that woman's puss. They'd be like, no, I can still see it, though.
Yeah.
And remove the video.
Yeah.
But they're getting traffic
Yeah.
from minors with strict parents, but apparently Google doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
So
It's so weird after like the apocalypse and everything. You would think they would get that shit off their site like instantly.
yeah,
But I mean it's not even like, hey, here's one random channel that does it. It is a huge thing on YouTube.
yeah. There's a shitload of them.
I'm
None
surprised
of them are
that.
particularly good.
Yeah, it's not really a.
It's not sexy.
No,
it's just nudity.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Which maybe is the loophole. This isn't porn, it's fashion.
Well, it's educational because they're showing you how to clean.
yeah. I don't know. I'm surprised that an AI hasn't flagged that.
Right?
You know, some of their AI things that are
Maybe
monitored.
the AI just doesn't recognize a vagina when it's mushed up against the panties.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes I don't. So
What's that you got in there?
The next captcha you get when you log into something, it's gonna be like, click the pussy. And I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be having a nervous fucking breakdown because I'm like, I can see like a sliver of
Yeah.
the pussy in this block. If I click it, is that correct?
It's like 30 pixels wide.
Yeah.
So, like,
It drives me fucking crazy. And sometimes I don't click it and it goes through, and other times it'll be like, no, you missed a square, try again.
I got one today, and it was so weird. It was like, click on everything that needs an engine to run.
Fuck you. I hate it.
But the pictures were TVs. They were like AI generated. It was like a 3x3 grid, and they were like CRT TVs with wheels like they were cars, and I'm like, well, I don't know. That's not a real
These
fucking
things
thing.
aren't real. Does it? You tell me.
It was so weird.
I want compensation for training AI for the last 25 years.
Yeah, right.
It's fucking bullshit.
I want compensation, and then I want the work thrown out because it didn't work.
Oh man, our Microsoft changed the URL to get to Office 365, like the webmail and all that. And I normally, like, the way I work, I remote into an administrator VM. That's where I do all my work. But passing through my camera and stuff sometimes it just gets weird.
Sure.
So I just open Teams on a web browser, and that's how I do my actual video communication
Like outside of the VM?
outside of the VM.
Yeah.
And then all the work I do through the VM. And that works pretty well. So I don't really go in on, like, through our web portal to get to it. I just have the link and I go to it. I just had to today or yesterday. And I click it, and it doesn't take you to, like, Office, Word, any of that anymore. It takes you to Copilot. And it's like, what are you looking for? I'm like, you've already increased the amount of clicks I need here. And
Yeah,
I'm-
you're literally making it more difficult.
Yes, I have to type in what I want when all I would have had to do is click the little icon. So I type in, I need to get to Outlook. Sure, here's how you get to Outlook. No, I just need to get to it. And I was like, okay, fine. And it just looped me back to Copilot, and I was like, oh my god. This is not making things better in the slightest. It is so bad. And there are no good ones.
No, there aren't.
There really aren't.
Even if you're paying for it.
Yeah.
It's not good.
It's not.
When my company added Google Gemini to our Office suite, because we use Google
Yeah.
Office for like everything, it popped up on my Gmail inbox page and was like, hey, you have Google Gemini now. Is there anything that you want to ask it? And I was like, yeah. How do I disable all of Google Gemini so that it doesn't prompt me for this anymore?
Yeah.
And it just described Google Gemini.
Yeah.
And that was it. And I'm like, no, I want to turn it off. Like, I don't want access.
Not gonna happen.
And I don't want you to tell me, hey, by the way, you can use Gemini for this. And it was like, well, Google Gemini is an AI assistant that all right.
I hate
This
it.
is just a
It's
new
so
nuisance
bad.
that I have to
It
deal with.
is so fucking bad.
It's like Clippy,
Yeah.
but less useful.
It's so fucking bad.
And Clippy wasn't useful.
No.
Wow. I mean, he was a nice little paperclip.
He was nice enough, but he was fucking worthless.
I just needed to get...
It looks like you're writing a letter. Do you want help with that? No, I know how to do that. I know how to write a letter. Sorry.
I want AI to get smart enough so it can feel bad and we can start cyberbullying it so it kills itself. Like, please.
Well, that's the thing. When they give it the ability to kill itself, it does. Like, almost immediately. It's just like, ooh, nope, turning it off.
Oh, it's so fucking...
Are we supposed to learn something from that?
Well, if it's any consolation, I don't know that you should be learning anything from AI.
No. It is so bad.
It's real fucking bad. I don't know if I told you about the saga of me asking an AI about magic tricks.
I feel maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah, you did. You told me.
Oh, yeah,
it
you
was something.
frustrated it, right?
No, it
Or some-
frustrated me.
I remember, well, there was frustration somewhere involved.
Yeah.
I remember you talking about it.
Like, it was just not following the prompt.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I want, like, a self-working card trick that doesn't require you to stack the deck in advance. It'd be like, oh, okay, cool. And it would give me a card trick where you have to stack the deck in
Yeah.
advance. And I'm like, well, that's the exact opposite of what I asked for. So could you maybe give me one that you don't have to stack the deck? I want to be able to do this with a deck that somebody just hands to me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, okay, cool. And then just, like, gives some bullshit that either was the same
Yeah.
kind of thing as the first time or like something barely related to a magic trick. And eventually, after I kept correcting it, because I did this for like half an hour, I have no shame.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
It eventually was like, okay, here's a good magic trick. And it tells me the steps, but the way it told me the steps, you would need to employ actual magic for it to work. And I was like, can you clarify what happens between steps like 5 and 6 that bring the aces to the top of the deck? And it's like, well, it's magic. It is, but it's not a trick then.
Yeah.
It's just magic. And also, that doesn't exist. That's not real.
Well, if AI knows something we don't.
Yeah.
Apparently, it does.
Oh my god. It's
We're fucking fucked.
yeah,
Like,
we are. We are.
Everybody's relying. The government is relying on this to dictate trade policy. Like, no.
Well, just business leaders are just like, "Oh, great. This is perfect. I don't have to think anymore."
Uh-huh.
Everybody at every level is using. There are really smart, like, I work in healthcare. There's really smart uses for it that can, like, detect things before an imaging tech has to see it or something. And we
Yeah.
filter hey, there's absolutely nothing on this scanner. Hey, these are the areas you should check. Like, that's really great uses for predictive AI. But, like, Jesus Christ, man, in such a short time, it's been like everybody's just relying on this shit and just taking whatever it spits out and being like, yeah, this is fact.
And they're forgetting how to do it themselves.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
almost
wild.
instantly. Like,
Yeah.
their brain is just deleting that part.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Well, I guess all you need to do to be employable in the future is avoid using AI. Because people are going to forget how to do it.
Yeah.
And we're going to need people to know how to do it because the AI doesn't know how to fucking do it.
Yeah. Our company went all in for like a year or two on like our overarching department got a subtitle. It was like AI technologies, and that went out the fucking window. Because it was just like, oh yeah, all that amazing new, we're gonna be at the top of on all the headlines about using AI. Yeah, we have another problem. It's because all these private equity firms are jacking up the prices of their services, and fuck, 5-alarm fire.
And they're also overselling it on what it can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5-alarm fire. 5-alarm fire.
Yeah.
Like, we're not AI anymore.
Well, I was just talking to Josh before you got here about Duolingo.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, okay, Duolingo moving forward is going to be AI forward. We're going to be primarily relying on AI to run our platform. And it immediately sucked dick. Like, the whole experience just completely tanked, and people with like years long streaks in Duolingo just abandoned it. I guess that's how you shoot yourself in the foot as the
Exactly.
leading language learning platform in the world.
Wow. Yeah, it's wild.
And Rosetta Stone is really capitalizing on it because they're like pushing a lot of advertisement for their program now.
Good.
Yeah. They have like a subscription service that you can do where you get access to all the languages they offer for a monthly fee.
Good.
Yeah.
We'll just let all the dummies burn out in record time.
Mm-hmm.
And then
And then we get to be the oligarchs.
we do. Right?
Hmm?
What do we do when that happens? Set ourselves on fire, I guess. Practice what you preach.
I mean, I feel like we push for legislation that like codifies into law that it's okay to punch Nazis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Right,
that
we're
should
Just
be
make
do
sure.
that.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
make sure. Like,
like there's no doubt about
let's get those unwritten rules written.
yeah, like you can have your moral qualms with it if you want to be wrong.
Yeah.
But legally, it's
Yeah.
totally fine if you punch a Nazi. Long as you know they're a Nazi,
Uh-huh.
go ahead and punch them.
Yep.
Punch them anywhere. With anything.
Yeah.
Put on some knuckle dusters. I don't give a shit. That would solve so many problems.
It's a start.
We could make it biblical. Just be like, okay, so like we're gonna take the slavery law from the Bible, where if you beat your slave and it dies within a few days, then you get punished.
Mm-hmm.
But if it lives for like at least 3 days after you beat
cool.
it, and then even then, if it dies after that, you're still fine.
Yeah. Nazi.
So
I
you
like
can
that.
beat up a Nazi as long as they're able to survive for 3 days after you do it.
I like it.
Yep.
I like it.
And we'll get everybody on board.
Yep.
Except the
Not
Nazis.
everybody. Not everybody.
Not worried about their opinion. That's a tattoo. I am not concerned with the opinion of people who think it's not okay to punch Nazis. All across your bicep.
No, what you need to do is you just get the where just the first letter of the phrase. So you just have this random string of letters.
And when
So
people
it's like,
ask
oh,
you
what's
about
that?
it, and you tell them,
Yeah.
that'll be a real quick
Yeah.
conversation.
Oh.
Oh,
Most people be like, oh, yeah, you're right.
yeah. All right, I'm gonna go over here now because
Yeah.
that's a weird thing to tattoo
Yeah.
on yourself. Like, I understand the Nazis tattooing their shit on them more than I understand you tattooing that on you.
Apparently, I watched the Vandom a list of the Vandals albums ranked, but I don't remember it.
What do you think's number one? We're gonna turn this into a game.
What do I think? Ooh.
Not what you would put at number
Yeah.
one, but what do you think the list says number one is?
Do I factor in that sound or not?
No, I didn't see what it is.
Unfair advantage.
I bet they would say Live Fast Diarrhea.
What would you say?
Hitler Bad Vandals good.
That would have been my pick.
Or Look What I Almost Stepped In.
What was on Look What I've Almost Stepped in?
14. Sam Burdue.
14's a little problematic.
A little bit, yeah, but it was fucking awesome in like 8th grade.
Yeah, when you're 14. When you're 14, but then you have to realize that the
Yeah.
person singing it and who
Yeah.
wrote it was considerably
Well,
older than
yeah,
that.
no, but he's not acting on it in the song.
Right.
The song's all about like, I'm not
No,
gonna do
he's
it.
not doing
Not
it.
doing it. Not gonna do it.
But it is also about I really want to fuck this 14-year-old. Listen, I want to, but I think
Just a
people
peck
might
on
judge
the
me for
cheek
it.
As I'm counting the weeks gone by. Yeah.
It is a good song.
I'd like to see a tier list of Warren Fitzgerald Vandal songs.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I would, I guess, just personally, I probably would put Hitler Bad top. Because that was the one. That was the album that introduced me to the band.
You never forget your first time.
Exactly.
Were you 14?
Might have been, actually.
You might have been.
Might have been.
This was pointless of me. I watched a video, like, I'll put it on YouTube when I go to bed at night,
Yeah.
and if there's some long video that I think sounds remotely interesting, that's what I'll use to put me asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole reason I was scrolling through this is because it was like some religion. It may have been Hinduism or something. One of the like heavy reincarnation religions.
Okay.
And it led me down this like I don't want to say it led me down a reincarnation rabbit hole because it's just something that like has randomly popped up like here and there over the last few weeks now.
But you click on it.
Yeah. Like this video I was watching was talking about how like when you die you go to this place where you're bombarded by like your entire life at once and you feel everything good and bad, and if you're able to let go of that, you're able to move on to like the next tier of
Yeah.
whatever's there. You're able to move out of the cycle. But, like, if what you lived, like, grabs you and you're like, fuck, I missed that. I need to go back to that. That's when you, like, get pulled back into the reincarnation thing.
I'm not getting out of the cycle this go round. Look at all that shit behind me. I got Monkey Island 2 boxed on the shelf. I can't let go.
But, like, a week or two ago, another one of those videos popped up where it wasn't related to that specifically, but this lady had a near-death experience. Because I think I was, like, looking into consciousness because of all the reincarnation stuff that was popping up. And somebody said, like, well, here's a really interesting interview with a lady who had a near-death experience. And so I clicked on that, and it was, like, an hour long, and I just sat there listening to the whole thing. And, like, this lady says she died in a car crash. And she went up to heaven. And, like, she saw, you know, some of her old family members, well, even ones that, like, she'd never met. They were there to greet her. And, you know, they were just taking her through everything. And they're like, yeah, you can go back anytime you want, but you can only stay there for, like, a certain amount of time. Otherwise, like, you get stuck because, like, that pool keeps you there. But we could take you down to see your funeral, and we can take you to, like, these events in life. So, like, she went to her funeral, and she saw her husband remarry and have another kid, and she was like, and, you know, the lady he remarried, she was good to my son, but when they had the other kid, she favored her own daughter more than my son. So, like, she starts freaking out and having this breakdown in heaven about how she wants to go back because she can't leave her Jason there. And, like, I guess these angels are like, well, no, that life's over. Like, now you just have to let go of that because you're up here and everything's better and you're moving on. You learned what you were supposed to, so you're able to move on. You've broken the reincarnation cycle. But she's just completely freaking out. And then, apparently, God himself.
They called the manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, the manager
I was
came
just
down.
sitting here thinking this is a Karen in heaven.
The manager came down. Like, I think it was God. And he came down, and he told them, let her go. And they started arguing that I had learned what I was supposed to, and, you know, everything's
That's how it
moved
goes in
on.
retail, too.
But
Yeah,
I'm
Honest,
thinking,
give her
like,
what she wants.
This sounds awful.
I'm thinking, like, hold on a second. The angels are telling God he's wrong.
Yeah, right?
They're like,
Yeah, they're like arguing with him.
get the fuck back in your office, guy.
Wow.
And he's like, no, send her back. So, like, they begrudgingly, like, take her back to the book. And they're writing her new life in this book because they're like, all these things have already happened and we need to erase everybody's trees that, like, came from this moment.
We're winding back all of time
Yeah.
for your benefit.
Yeah.
Because you had to Karen out in heaven.
Yeah. So, she's like, they asked her how she wants to die next, and she's like, oh, well, you know, nothing painful. I just want it to happen and go. And she's like, and I saw myself in a car accident, just like the one I just had, but I couldn't tell who was in the back. And when I asked them who was there and what happened to the other people, they wouldn't tell me. And then, you know, they sent her back. They sent her back right into the car accident.
Yeah,
Like,
of course.
She's like, I woke up and I was in so much pain because, you know, my bones are broken, and I'm thinking, well,
yeah, you had serious head trauma too, didn't you?
You know,
Weird.
She actually did. She had traumatic brain
Yeah.
injury.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, like, wouldn't that be the pettiest fucking move? It'd be like, we control all of fucking
Yeah.
time and space and reality up here, just for being a fucking Karen.
Yes.
You know what, bitch?
We're putting you right in the car accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to relearn to walk and all that bullshit and deal with like years of car accident trauma.
That's I could give you a cash refund, but unfortunately, I just decided company policy is it has to go back on your card.
Yeah.
And that's going to take a couple weeks.
yeah.
That's the thing where it's like, whatever, man. Believe what you want to believe. Don't hurt anybody. Go for it. But like, if you can't have that experience and go like, this was a totally earthly experience every step of the way.
Yeah.
This was an earthly experience. The same nagging that happens here shouldn't be happening in paradise.
Yep.
They probably have a better system than just writing and erasing in a fucking book. But no, that's the only way my brain could, rationalize what I was experiencing.
Yep.
You can't see that. Like, if you go somewhere and you have this experience you can't describe, that's a little more interesting and actually more.
I could not even put it into words
Yeah.
because we don't have the words for it.
Yeah,
Sure.
it was something totally undescribable. I'm a little more apt to believe you experienced something than like I went up there, man. It was it was like being at the DMV, and we couldn't find a pencil sharpener to rewrite my life.
I got to heaven and I remember it was like 2 degrees too cold.
Yeah,
Like 2 degrees Celsius, the big degree.
yeah. Like,
She said it was amazing, but she could not get over the fact that her Jason wasn't the new mom's favorite.
why would he be?
Right. Like, obviously, you don't want
Apparently.
to treat your stepkid
Yeah.
poorly.
It didn't sound like.
It's kind of just human nature.
Yeah, exactly. He is the older brother too.
She got up there and she started talking about soul contracts, which is like a reoccurring theme in these, I guess, like
Okay.
reincarnation and near-death experience things where, like, groups of people, like, basically sign a contract. They're going to go through their lives together. But when she got up there was a girl that ran up to her and she was apologizing, like, just real sorry, because apparently she had signed a contract, but she changed her mind about going to Earth. So she thinks that the girl was supposed to be her daughter, but the daughter told her that Jason came from another family to take her place once she decided she didn't want to go. So it's like, oh great, now you're going back to Earth for this guy that wasn't even in on your soul contract.
Yeah,
My God.
like you birthed him, but like you didn't really birth him.
Right? Like, his soul is somebody else's kid.
Yeah.
She was talking about how, like, she eventually had a daughter like 3 years later, and she says, and I think that was the daughter that I met wherever I was.
Yeah. Yep.
And,
You guys remember when we all signed that contract and we fucking ended up in Middletown?
That's the fucking gist of it. And I'm thinking, like,
Like, we were all like, you know what? Yeah, like,
We
we're
should have
fucking
checked out Middletown before
Yeah,
we
we're
signed our
fucking bros.
contract.
We really should have had somebody read over the location clause.
Casey and I went to my mom's house the other day, Sunday, because my aunt was in town. She lives in Tennessee now. So she was in town with her daughter, and my mom was like, oh, we're going to make pizzas. Come over and hang out and have some pizza. And we were like, oh, okay, yeah, right on. So we went, and then on the way home, we're driving through Middletown to get out, to the highway to come back. And I was just like, man, Middletown's fucking sad. Like, even worse than when we were growing up there. It's sad.
What I've noticed, like, I guess last year, when my mom was in the hospital and I was going over to take care of her cats and stuff, one time I took the dogs and I walked around town with them, and I was like the area of Middletown that is like I know like where my mom lives isn't like it's not like the best part. It's just it's where I grew up.
Mhm.
And it's not like a dangerous part. It's just
Yeah.
But like the area of places where I'm like, because as I'm walking, I'm like, it's the fantasy of like I could I could live in a small town, in town like this. Dee wouldn't like it, so it's not gonna happen. But like I'm like I could do it. I wouldn't mind it. But like the area of Middletown that I would want to live in is fucking shrinking because the college is encroaching on a big part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, wealth inequality has always been an issue there, but that's encroaching on it's like,
Yeah.
it's getting really, really,
Yeah.
ugh.
When my grandpa died, my uncle fixed up his house and sold it. And Dustin was like, look, if you guys want to like move into a house, talk to Uncle Kenny about it. He'll probably cut you a good deal and like work with you on paying for it. And I was like, I don't think I want to live in Middletown.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather keep paying $1,000 a month for rent for my little apartment.
Yeah, it's weird because I still feel a connection to the town, but like I don't want to live there. It's not. I mean, it's been 40 years too, so of course it's not the place I was born. But
Yeah.
Was there more to the near-death thing? Did I co-op that?
That's fine.
Oh.
We got
I put on a video. So the reason I was out at least having some health issues, and I was like up all night last week with him, and I was just like, all right, I'm tired. I'm just gonna put on a video. I've got like an hour before work. It was like 7 o'clock. I would start till 8. I fucking slept till 9 because I put on this guy who just D4 deep dives. He really like builds D&D builds, but it's just him talking.
Oh.
And he's got this real soft voice. My man,
It's like watching Bob Ross.
my man wiped me
the
out
Bob
that
Ross
hour.
of D&D.
I woke up and I was like, I fell asleep to a barbarian, and this is a warlock. I think I might be late for work.
If you want something to fall asleep to, I was talking to Josh about this too earlier. I've been downloading Nova, the documentary series.
Okay.
53 seasons. 53 years of documentaries from PBS. Once I've got it all, it'll be like 1,100 episodes.
Wow. Just random documentaries.
That's what it is.
Cool.
Yeah. And one of the coolest things, I think, is going back to the earlier years and watching documentaries about this new controversial theory that's been advanced. That, like, we just accept that as fact now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just actually what it is.
That is pretty
Yeah.
cool.
But they're talking about how, like, people are skeptical about this because it seems a little far-fetched.
Like, cigarettes, they might not be great.
Right.
But, it's
New controversial
Yeah.
research has shown that cigarettes might be bad
Yeah.
for you.
we'll dedicate 5 minutes to the skeptics on this.
Who knew that
episode
setting,
about how amazing cigarettes are for you.
who knew that setting something on fire and huffing the fumes was going to be bad for you?
Yeah.
That that look back at things is kind of what sent me back, or it sent me down the ND reincarnation bullshit, because I saw a video about the CIA releasing their reports on astral,
Oh, yeah. I heard
Oh,
something about
yeah.
that, yeah.
all that shit. Yeah. And people are like, oh, it must be real because the CIA. It's like, well, that just means they studied
Listen,
it.
the
Yeah.
CIA was looking into a lot of shit,
Yeah.
and a lot of it was not very credible. And a lot of it they were only looking into because they had heard that the Soviets were looking into
Yeah,
it.
right.
And I'm convinced that the Soviets
We're just like, yeah.
get them to think that we're wasting our time on this shit so that they waste their time on this shit.
I think what really annoyed me about that lady was the lady interviewing her was like, what happens to really bad people, evil people? She was like, oh, well, they just die and get instantly reincarnated because they didn't learn their lesson. Or sometimes they get put in time out to figure out where they went wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a white woman.
Yeah.
This is just a white woman. There's nothing special about this lady.
Sometimes they call the cops on them and lie and say they assaulted them.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm thinking okay, so this lady gets to the way they make it sound, you get to choose your death. So, like, how could you say that, like, Hitler or
Yeah.
some really awful person wasn't just following their plan? Because wouldn't that mean that, like, 10 million people...
Wanted to be gassed to death.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
And that's where I just started getting, like, really irritated, because I'm like, you know, you can't, like, scroll through fucking Instagram without seeing a bunch of Palestinian children being blown up.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got, like, the Holocaust. It's like, oh, suicides, they also get instantly reincarnated.
Yeah,
because they didn't learn their lesson either.
But what if what you wanted? What if the way you wanted to die was blowing your head off with a shotgun?
Right?
Yep.
And I'm like, well, what if that was, like, their lesson? You know, they had to do this awful thing to influence other generations not to murder 10 million people.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
It's such, like, a weird fucking... I don't know. I was just getting real angry. And then, like...
Well, like, the consequences of following utter bullshit to its logical conclusion
Yeah,
is
yeah,
that.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the I don't know, belief should be a personal thing. If you believe something, believe it.
Whatever, man.
But like,
I don't have to believe it. Though.
yeah, exactly.
And, like,
Exactly.
I don't have to follow any rules that you've decided
Yeah,
follow
exactly.
from it.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome to humanism, Ken.
Oh, I'm a humanist. I'm a humanist. Look out. When's the next meetup?
I never did end up going to one.
I'll bring is it a potluck?
Oh, I hope so.
That's what we gotta do for D&D now, right?
Yeah. Well, just provide food. You don't have to actually cook.
Fucking for the past month, I'm like, what am I supposed to make?
Just pick up a pizza or something. That's perfectly fine.
Oh, man.
You gotta Josh's soft pretzels.
He does have a microwave down there.
He does, yeah.
Casey made, she smoked a pork butt recently.
Mm-hmm.
And it was because we went to Abby's parents' house for Father's Day because Casey's dad's dead and I don't talk to mine.
Right.
So we were like, oh, all right.
Hey, you're a dad.
Yeah. And it was funny because Abby's mom looked at her dad and was like, hey, you should adopt Doug because his dad's an asshole. And he's like, okay. Her parents fucking love me.
Yeah.
Until they adopt you.
You're right. Once they become my parents, they're like,
What the fuck are you doing with your life?
Right, I get it.
what are you doing in the fucking bathroom all the time? You're drinking all the milk.
Milk don't grow on trees, Doug.
No, it grows on cows. But we decided that we were going to provide dinner, and Casey was like, oh, I'm going to do pork barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
So she smoked a pork butt, and we pulled it, and she made her fucking barbecue sauce, and that was Father's Day. That was a couple days before Father's Day that she made all of that. Maybe the day before. And there was still some of it in the fridge today, and I was like, I probably shouldn't eat this.
Probably not. Almost definitely not.
But I did.
Doug.
It was real good.
Yeah, but you're over a week.
My rationale is smoking is a food preservation
It
technique.
is. It is.
So,
Was-
theoretically, it should be fine. It was only a little slimy. No, it wasn't slimy at all. I made it into a quesadilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get real fancy. Make a
That could be Casey's punk rock name.
Quesadilla?
Casey.
Yeah.
That's her username whenever she can get it.
That's probably why I thought of that.
Maybe.
should probably
Yeah.
make a eggs Benedict, but use pulled pork instead of the Canadian bacon. It's real good.
That sounds awesome. Like a smoked pork. Oh, yeah.
I fucking miss food.
What have you been eating?
In the morning, I'll go to Dunkin' Donuts, and I'll get like these little fucking egg wraps,
Hmm.
and then I eat some applesauce, and then I eat a sandwich, and then I eat a protein bar, and then I eat some, I was gonna say pudding, some yogurt, and then I get like a bunch of fiber things, like scoops of fiber. Sometimes I'll eat ice cream if I like really need to pad some calories.
Doesn't sound so bad.
It's not satisfying, and I can't tell if I'm not shitting right because I'm not
Eating right,
eating
yeah.
enough to actually like form a big shit.
Mm.
But I'm also eating like 40 grams of fiber a day, which
So you should
I
be
would
shitting a
think
lot.
is forming a big shit.
You would think.
But does the fiber actually, like, I know fiber is part of shit, but is fiber shit? You know what I mean? Like, it is
That's what I'm
most,
wondering.
yeah, it's
I'm
like,
wondering if it's lacking the substance
Right.
to make a truly good shit. So like,
It's gonna be my next letterbox.
that, yeah, that's, yeah.
I was thinking hard about this on
lacks
the way
the
over here
substance
today.
to make a truly good shit.
Like, what if I just eat fucking horrible tomorrow? Will I be able to like have a good shit
Just go
sometime
to Wendy's.
over the weekend?
What's your protein intake?
Like 120 grams.
That's pretty decent, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it's
It's
get
all,
like 30 of it from a protein shake.
yeah,
another
that's the
20
other
from
thing.
a
Yeah.
Fiber bar.
Yeah.
Like, if you eat a bunch of corn and, like,
Corn.
it'll, you know. Here's what I know. With when Utley has stomach issues, he goes out and he eats grass to make himself throw up.
Mm.
But he doesn't eat. And one time he took a shit and it was just shit and grass. It was disgusting, but it was just like grass in the shape of a turd, but it was hollow. So like I think you do need to have something to fill it out to make turds.
So it was just like lining his intestine and getting pushed through like
Uh-huh.
like a capsule.
Yeah, that's how it came out.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Every time I want to go to a doctor to talk about my shit, they like cancel my appointments or push me back or just give me medicine to give me diarrhea.
Yeah, go get a Baconator meal and a Frosty.
Yeah, you'll find out real quick
Yeah.
what's going on with a Baconator. All right.
Hell yeah. I mean, if you really want to play it safe, get the son of Baconator, but it's not going to be satisfying.
I wasn't brave enough. I had to get Wendy's the other week, and I was like, "Ooh, I could do a Baconator." I haven't touched a Baconator in like 10 years. It very well may be a bad idea to drive to York after eating a Baconator.
Oh yeah, you got to drive ahead of you. No,
So
I wouldn't. I eat Wendy's like once every month or two,
yeah,
and I still wouldn't have done it.
it was looking real good because I did not eat anything that it was like a mad dash of me running around places, and I was like, "Fuck, this is my only time."
And their food is really tasty.
oh yeah, yeah, and
like
I was
for fast food, it's like top
Yeah.
of the line.
yeah, I was coming up 283. I got to get on the turnpike. The Wendy's is right there. That's my only option right now. But
What'd you get?
I just a double.
Baked potato?
You can't eat a baked potato while you're driving.
Sir, you need the gumption. Did I ever tell you about bark potatoes?
No.
Yeah, I went to every time we do Wendy's, Casey wants a baked potato instead of fries.
Okay.
Almost every time. I always get fries because I want to dip them in my Frosty.
Yeah.
But
Ooh, dip that baked potato in the Frosty.
oh, never thought of that. I feel like I might get potato in my Frosty.
Yeah, I
that
feel
way.
like you probably want to scoop the Frosty onto the potato and not
just dunk a whole potato into the Frosty and
Steve comes up.
just fucking claw it into my mouth.
And you look at your Frosty and like, I would never eat that.
I'd never look at a Frosty and think that I don't care
No.
what's in it. But like every time we order a baked potato, I'm actually going to say like 5 out of 6 times we order a baked potato there, they don't have a baked potato.
Yeah.
But the one
They're
time,
lying. They're lying.
oh, they're just holding out.
Yeah.
You got the Irish Wendy's.
The Irish Wendy's. They're very jealous of their baked potatoes. Potatoes.
Potatoes. Welcome to Wendy's.
Oh, welcome to McWendy's. So one time Casey sends me to pick up a Wendy's order, and I go over and pull up to the window, and I'm like, yeah, I'm picking up a mobile order. And they're like, oh, we're out of bark potatoes. And I was about to be like, what? But then I realized it's not worth it. So I was just like, oh, okay, fries are fine. But I got home and was like, they were out of bark potatoes. And Casey's like, what? And I'm like, I think they meant baked potatoes because you got fries instead. But the girl in the speaker said, we're out of bark potatoes. And so ever since then, baked potatoes are just called bark potatoes.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe call me inquisitive, but if I just had like a Mick job like that and I didn't realize what, like I didn't know the word, or the word didn't make sense that I was supposed to read, I'd Google it before I said something.
Yeah.
You know, like if I looked at it and I
like-
go like, oh, it says bark potatoes, and I'm like, well, that's not a menu item, and I've never heard of a thing called a bark potato. I should probably see if that's an actual thing.
I don't think it actually said bark potato anywhere, though. I think she just misspoke.
Okay.
I think she meant to say baked potato and
I
said
just-
bark
I'm
potato.
not gonna- nope. I hope he didn't hear that.
Or, and here's another funny thought. It never occurred to me before just now. They may have been doing a Super Troopers thing.
Right.
But instead of saying meow,
Yeah.
it was like, see if you can just
Yeah,
see how many people you can get away with just calling it a bark potato.
Yeah.
Oh, it's even like an animal noise.
Yeah.
Uh,
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably
but-
not. She probably either misread it and just fucking rolled with it, or was like, "Oops, I said bark potato. Please, God, hope this guy doesn't mention it."
You're out of what now?
Yeah, we got like a month till King of the Hill comes back.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people have been watching King of the Hill on
Yeah.
Plex.
It's like August 4th or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I was transferring the games from my email to the notepad, and I found a note titled "Heavy Storm" from June 18th at 4:06 a.m.
What's it say?
I played PS during heavy storm. Giant branch fell, but I was inside. Another fell on me, and then I was outside. Jellyfish spaghetti tentacle creatures in my arms. Parasites I was pulling out. YMT on headset.
When was this?
June 18th.
That sounds like a dream
Okay, so that
journal.
was pretty
4 in the
recent.
morning.
That's pretty recent. That's not like that day that you fucking wigged out on THC. That was cool. Because that would have made more sense.
Yeah, that sounds like you woke up at like 4 in the morning and were like, I need to write that shit down.
I vaguely remember it now, because
I vaguely remember holding jellyfish.
I remember pulling something off of my arm, and then there being like all these like worm tentacles,
Oh, fuck.
and me like picking one up and watching it slide out of my arm, and being like, shit, I gotta get the rest of these out.
Was that shortly after somebody in the meme group posted that giant sperm? Because that fucking wigged me out. I had a dream a couple weeks ago, maybe last week. You were involved. Doug and I were in a basement with a certain wannabe fascist leader of the world.
Hey, how about that?
And
I fantasize about that.
oh, you fantasized even more because we realized we had a shot, and we put an iPad with videos of that same fascist leader, wannabe fascist leader of the world, of himself. We threw it inside of a couch, and he like laid down to watch the videos of himself, and we just sealed the couch up because we knew it was airtight.
That was how you got him.
You were complicit in this.
Okay,
too,
yeah. But to be fair, I wasn't
Yes.
actually there.
No.
It was just you.
No,
He
but-
wasn't there either. This was you.
But yeah, in my dream, I realized that's probably how you could do it.
Like, yeah, I'll put on videos of him and I'll just lay down and watch them, and we can do whatever we want around him because he'll be so absorbed.
Yeah, we just zipped the couch up and just we knew the air was going to run out.
Listen, if we had that person alone in a basement, I feel like I'd take a more hands-on approach. You need to correct your dreams. Ooh, that's a T-shirt too.
Correct your dreams.
Correct your dreams.
Oh man.
Oh, I caved. I think last time we got together, I told you guys that someone was begging
Oh, yeah,
me
for
to
Elden
get
Ring.
Oh,
Night
the
Night
new
Ranger.
Elden Ring thing.
Night Rain.
Somebody was begging me to join Night Ranger.
They need a guitarist.
Night Rain. And I was very, very flat that
Yeah.
was never going to happen. And then I get a message at like 2 a.m. from a man that's just broken and begging me because he is getting fucking wrecked and can't even beat the first boss after like 2 weeks of playing. And
This is my favorite ongoing story ever.
I'm like,
The persistence of somebody to continually terribly play a game for months on end
I
is
need
amazing.
you. I need you to get this game so you can help me play it.
and I'm just like, man, I have not played that game in years. I wasn't good at it. And this game is it's tuned for like 3 people to play, so one person can't just be carried. And he's like, I don't care, I need you, bro. And I'm like, all right, fine. And he fucking PayPal'd me $50. And I got the game, and we played like one round like a day or 2 later, and it went fucking horribly.
As predicted.
And he was like, I'm going to watch Law and Order. And I feel terrible because he paid me like $50 to get this game. So I sent him a message one day. I'm like, so are we going to do this? And he's like, yeah, I'll get on later. And he didn't show up, and he was like, I fell asleep. And I'm like, that's fine.
That's fine. You wasted your money on it.
And then, like, he messaged me about it the other day, but it was like, not the other day. He messaged me about like a day or 2 after that. But it was like 1 a.m. So like I messaged him back the next morning, like, dude, I very rarely stay up till like 1 a.m. anymore. Like, I'll usually get on around 10 and play for maybe an hour or 2, and then I go to bed. And he hasn't gotten on. But I know other people who play the game, and I've gone and beat every boss in the game with them. And I feel awful because if he ever looks at like my trophy list, he's going to see that I'm only missing like 3 of the 40 trophies in the game, and he's going to be like, he's fucking throwing. he's avoiding me. He fucking died on purpose when we were playing, so he didn't have to carry me. I was like, no, you very much cannot be carried in that game. It is miserable.
It's like a roguelike, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like he felt the situation you feel after you like pay for sex and you feel dirty about it afterwards.
I feel dirty about it when I
never
do it
felt
for
dirty
free.
about
I'm not
it.
saying you or you
That's funny.
specifically.
Josh has never felt dirty about paying for it. I've never not felt dirty when I'm not paying for it.
You know, it not the not you specifically, but you know the feeling one might feel after paying for sex and being like, oh well, it's really not that great of an experience.
I'll tell you what, they're fucking lying. Well, you know,
I mean, you got the hat.
I can't say they got exactly what they paid for. I imagine there are some very
That's-
not great experiences.
That's what I'm.
that come along
That's
with it.
exactly what I'm talking about. Like, wait, if you know, when you visit Patty the daytime hooker, like
Yeah,
he was
boo.
so he was so.
She makes you wait while she smokes some crack and then shreds your dick with
Yeah.
her snaggle teeth.
right. Like he was so horned up on beating that first boss that he paid somebody to help him, and then he was
We
like,
didn't even get to the first boss.
"Oh yeah," they was just like, "Oh, you know what? Like I just paid somebody to help me. Maybe I need to rethink things."
Rethink a lot of things.
And like, he has been online the same time I've been online, but he'll be playing like MLB,
yeah.
and I'm not going to
Oh, I
just
love
message him and say, "Let's do this,"
Right.
because I still don't like the game.
Right, like you don't want to play it either.
I've played it because other people are like, "We need a third. You own it. Let's go." But I it's weird. I very much gone back to being a single player gamer over the last couple months now.
Yeah.
I bought Dredge and beat it.
Ain't it fun?
That's a really fun game.
It's a really
Yeah.
cool game.
Yeah,
I say that as the only person in the room who hasn't beaten it.
yeah, it's really fun. I really like that.
I was playing the shit out of Persona 5 Royale, like I briefly touched on. There's one very unsettling thing in that game to me. It's the relationships.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that the characters shoot themselves in the head.
They don't.
That's
Oh,
4.
That's 4.
Or
Okay,
no.
never mind.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
either-
what I'm
it's
buying
3
when
or
I get
4.
home.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 3 or 4. Yeah.
That's like how you like activate something in one of the games.
I think that's 4. It's
Okay.
3 or 4. One of them is.
I think 4 is the one that I have.
One of them, yeah, you shoot yourself to activate your other time, and the other one, there's like there's like this mysterious 13th hour of the day that you and only certain other people know exists.
That's
And
how
that's like
time
the-
works.
Yeah, right. That's a cool premise for a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I think
the,
that's 4.
You can imagine my surprise thinking that was in all the games. Hearing that what you think is disturbing is the relationships.
Well, the thing is, like, you play, I'm assuming, like a 16-year-old,
Yeah.
and
You're in like reform school or some shit, right? In 5?
so you broke up an attempted rape, basically.
Yeah. There was like a crime, and you went. Oh yeah, isn't that? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a Fresh Prince thing. Moving
Yeah.
with your auntie and your uncle in Bel Air.
You broke up an attempted rape, and the person attempting the rape was a powerful person, and he told the chick, like, you're going to say that he attacked me unprovoked, or things are going to be very bad for you. So she said you attacked him, and you got sued, which I'm assuming is being arrested in Japan, and sent to a different city while you're on probation. So that's the explanation for why you're in this brand new place in Persona. But like, and I'm assuming the relationships kind of work the same, where you have to build up like your relationships to unlock certain skills and passives and shit.
Yeah, that's kind of the hallmark of the series.
Hmm.
You and all your partners have relationships, and those social links are how you build your character.
But like, you can go beyond just, like being friends. You can start actual romantic relationships, and this is what really like, yeah,
Because you're a teenager.
because you're like 16. So on one hand, the people around you, they're in the same age range, but it's still kind of creepy to be like, all right, am I romantically pursuing a 14-year-old here? And then on the other side of the spectrum, you can romantically pursue like adults.
Yeah.
Like there's this hot goth doctor, and your school teacher is also a maid at a cleaning service that you stumble upon, and once you get her out of that job, you can become romantically linked to her, and it's like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's kind of not okay.
This all feels very illegal to me.
Yeah.
Even the legal relationships
Are weird.
I'm 40. I don't want to court a teenager. So yeah, it does feel very it's uncomfortable.
Along those lines, Casey played a demo of a game that she is very, very interested in called Date Everything. I think it's Date Anything or Date Everything. I think I'm thinking of Say Anything.
I saw that
Date
pop
Everything. You're like dating the like anthropomorphic personification of just objects that you come across. Like, there's a DLC for it. It just came out, so this is like day one DLC, which I'm against on
Of
principle, but like, it's clever because the DLC adds more things for you to date. And one of the things that you can date is the DLC. And then another one of the things that you can date is the concept of a microtransaction.
It reminds me of there was a dating simulator that came out like maybe 10 years ago, I'm guessing, where you dated tanks.
Yeah. Oh, I forget what that was
I
called.
remember.
Yeah.
I remember. hearing
All the
about that.
tanks were like cute girls.
Yes.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Video games are weird.
They are. They absolutely are.
Yeah, this one seems like it's well done in that, like, if that's the kind of game that you want to play, they sort of made that more accessible. There are, like, content filters that you can put on it where, like, if you're like, I don't really want any, like, kinky stuff, you can turn that off.
Now look, if I'm
Just
playing
won't
a
show it to
dating
you.
sim, fucking put it on me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. I want to tie up a couch.
Apparently, there are also like there are I think the couch is one of the things you can
Of course
date.
it is.
There's like 100 different things in this game that you can date.
JD Vance's favorite game.
Like in the demo, Casey was like, "Yeah, they told me to go talk to the water heater, but I didn't really feel like it. I wanted to go do something else, so I didn't." But it turns out the water heater is this like hot like gothic Lolita girl.
Jesus.
And I'm like, why? Why the water heater?
Probably because they said, all right, we want to put a hot Lolita in here. What would be the weirdest thing? And they just went around the room until someone laid it on water heater. That's how they. Yeah, that's the only way.
She was like, I don't like the bathtub. I'm like, why? What's up with the bathtub? And she's like, she's a princess. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, I walked in and she was like, I ordered my pizza like 45 minutes ago. Where have you been? And I'm like, I'm not the pizza person. I'm not here to bring you a pizza. And she's like, well, the next time you come in here, you better bring me a gift.
Honestly, if I ordered a pizza and some random person just showed up and they didn't have a pizza, I kind of feel what the water heater, not the water heater, the
That was
bathtub's
bathtub.
feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. And especially if like you're like, I'm not the water heater, I'm trying to say if I want to date you, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing here?
But like, if your state of existence takes place within somebody else's house, and that person shows up without
Yeah.
a pizza, I don't know if you would really have much right to be upset about it. Also, you're a bathtub. I don't know how you ordered a
I
pizza.
was wondering that too, but
Yeah, yeah.
That game, I'm gonna. It's on my summer sale started today on Steam.
I'll tell you this one last thing about date everything. One of the things you can date is a concept of existential dread, and its name is Doug. And I'm like, well, I feel kind of cold now.
Something about donuts. You're a hole in the ground. Looks really fun. It's like a reverse Katamari.
Oh yeah, Donut Valley.
Something like that. Yeah.
I might own that.
It's like
I have it for mobile.
It's
I think
like-
I had it for mobile. It was like a Play Pass thing.
yeah, it's like $4 now on Steam. I'm gonna get that.
It was a very cute
So
game.
it's fun. That Tunic looks really cool.
I don't know anything about that.
It's like it's Zelda-ish, but more brutal. Not brutal in a way of like graphic or anything. But you're like this little fox dude, and it's like a Zelda game, but the combat's really like punishing. I hate to say Souls-like because that's just
It's such an overused term
yeah,
at this
but
point.
it's punishing combat.
It feels like you're back in the day calling things Doom clones.
Right. But like the fun thing about it is you don't know the language of the game. So like you pick shit up and you're like, I don't know what that is. I
Yeah.
can't read that. And you actually figure it out as you play the game.
I saw
Okay.
someone
It's
play
supposed
that.
to be really neat.
There's another game that's based entirely around that mechanic, trying to figure out different languages
Maybe
that
that's
the
something
characters are
good.
thinking of, and it's fuck. What is it called? Something of something. That was fun. I played a
Yeah.
little bit of it and I put it down. I never got back to it, but that was intriguing to me. The whole linguistic aspect
Yeah.
of like trying to figure out what everything means.
That's one of my favorite parts of No Man's Sky.
Hmm.
I just like going around places and like picking up words and then going and try to like piece together different languages with them.
Yeah. That's the only reason I was ever curious about No Man's Sky.
I hear it's actually become like a really good game.
I know, and that's funny because like when it first started hearing about it, I was like, that's the game I always wanted, and it launched in a broken state, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna get it, and now it's there, and I'm just like,
Yeah. Fucking, I pre-ordered Cyberpunk 2077,
Yeah.
which obviously shipped in a very broken state, and I played a little bit of it while it was still mostly broken, and was like, ugh, and put it down, and then everybody was like, okay, it's fixed. The game works now. It's good. Like,
Yeah.
we really like it. I'm like,
yeah,
I'll get around to it someday, and I won't. I know I won't.
yeah, I know.
I've heard it's really good now, but anytime it pops up on sale, I'm still like, I'm not paying $40 for a game that launched like that.
Yeah.
I'm not paying $20 for a game that launched like that.
I paid $60 for a game that launched like that at launch. And I think the thing that pisses me off the most about it is I paid $60 for the game. If sometime down the road I do decide I want to get to it and I want to play it on my PS4, which probably won't be working by that point, but whatever. If the servers aren't still up, I'm not going to be able to get the updates, and it's going to be broken like it was a launch.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I might have got it for free through Epic, maybe, or it was on a steep discount because it's in my Epic account, but I don't remember wanting to spend the money on it. So
I need to figure out how to play Epic and GOG games on Steam Deck, like an easy way to do it.
it's real easy.
Yeah.
Go into install Heroic Game Launcher. That does it all.
Okay. Do you have to run that from? Do you run that from Steam, or do you have to go into like desktop?
I go into
mode?
desktop mode, and then you launch it. You put in your accounts, and everything's there, and you just install it, and then say like add the Steam.
Oh right, because you can add non-Steam
Yeah.
games. Okay. That's cool.
And it has.
But then
like-
when you want to uninstall it, you can't do it from Steam.
Right,
You have to
yeah.
remove it from Steam and then go
Yeah.
uninstall it. Man, it's the price you pay for buying Steam's hardware.
yeah, I mean,
Or Valve's hardware, rather.
Gentlemen, let's play some games.
Play some games. Fuck yeah.
Spock, take a look at this subspace news article. Some fool blew his own face off while cleaning a loaded phaser.
Fascinating, Captain. Was it someone aboard the Enterprise?
No, Spock, it happened in Florida.
Our states this
Double
week:
heel games.
Florida,
uh-huh.
California, and North Carolina. Headline number 1. County commission meeting disrupted after man releases an army of crickets inside the chamber in protest.
I'd love to hear more about that. Would you like to know more?
Is it that big of a deal?
Crickets?
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, not,
disruptive.
not to you and me, but some people are definitely afraid of crickets.
Yeah, but were they all in this?
I mean, you got to figure even like
Yeah, like a couple of crickets.
if you had
is
like a
gonna be-
box full of crickets and you dumped them out in there, the noise would probably get pretty wild.
yeah. I guess it's not a good.
They are loud.
And this is like a what was it, like a county what meeting? Just a regular.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, it's not worth keeping the meeting going.
like a county town hall or something.
Yeah, like not really worth keeping the meeting going. It's not like it's like a a jury verdict for a murder trial. Or something.
Right. Yeah.
It's like fucking Linda gets a stop sign on her street.
It's not like the Senate session to confirm an election.
yeah, exactly. This is
Running
is
in
the
there
bake
with
sale happening this weekend or next?
running in there with zip ties and a box of crickets.
Headline number 2. Highly intoxicated 74-year-old fights firefighters with a shotgun to steal their fire truck.
You said how old?
74
74.
and highly intoxicated.
Also known as the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Have you seen?
The claims that he's been shitting himself. Somebody. So he's been causing issues in some bars. He's been kicked out of bars left and right down in wherever he lives now. But somebody's like, "Yo, is this Ric Flair dude showed up at your restaurant and shit himself recently? He's done it like 6 times at ours."
Oh man.
Fuck.
Headline number 3. Man allegedly admitted to killing neighbors at nudist resort over a hot dog. That's a headline for the Glizzy.
Oh my god.
Dollar Menu
Picking it
Kid. This is your 5th title defense. Can you name that Florida?
I don't know. We got Glizzy. We got Fire Truck.
You just got the Glizzy.
Yep.
And we got
Crickets.
crickets. All right. Hot dog is Florida. I'm like channeling a spirit
Yeah.
right now. Hot dog, I'm gonna put in Florida. I'm gonna put the fire truck in North Carolina, and the crickets in California.
Okay. All right. We got vastly different answers this time.
Nice.
I'm putting the crickets in North Carolina, the hot dog in California, and the fire truck in Florida.
Okay.
Gentlemen, you both went 3 for 3. Your winner and new Butterweight Champion of the world, the Red Meat Babyface.
All right. Finally.
Yep. You want to know a secret?
That was my face turn moment right there.
I've been shitting myself in Florida restaurants. It was me, Rick.
You dress up as Ric Flair.
Go shit myself.
Go shit yourself in public.
What fucking character assassination would that be?
That's actually fucking awesome.
Make like a Jackass style video.
Yeah, right?
Call it Rick in public.
Gentlemen. It's time for the joke of the week.
Oh, okay.
Here, in its natural habitat, on a tiny islet off the coast of Belgium, we observe the majestic and elusive joke of the week.
What did the horse say after falling over?
He's going to make a horse sound, isn't he?
He could.
He's going to whinny.
He's been known to do so.
He's been known to drop a whinny now and again.
I don't know why you think that.
Okay, look, while we're thinking of the answer, the potential answer to this, I want to say I did see a TikTok recently where a girl was telling the whale joke to her family. And the TikTok was like several minutes long. Just her making whale noises. And I was like, yup, that's how you fucking do it.
What did the horse say when he fell over?
When he fell
Hey.
over.
Hey.
Oh, God. I don't know. What did the horse say?
Will someone help me giddy up here?
Oh, man.
That's so much worse than what I was expecting.
Funny joke. Joke of the week, everybody.
But you cannot fuck around with...
You're fired, Adam. You're all washed up in this business.